Anytime.
All again, man.
Welcome, lassies and lads, to the Bubble Boy podcast. And it's Irish Day. It's St. Paddy'S Day. Let's drink some green beer and have a good old time. This is your number one Bubble Boy, Mike Fax, and I'm here with the other Bubble Boys.
Oh, laddie, this is your friend and your nerd dog, Bradley James. I'm going to get drunk tonight.
Top of the morning to ya. This be the regulator. I'm coming out with the shimmies and a chamois.
My name is Rob, and a happy St. Paddy's Day to you.
That's our Chinese leprechaun right there. He's been drinking too much of the green beer, you know what I'm talking about, don't you, lassie?
Oh, yes.
My name is Shaq from Surrey, the bad part of Surrey, too. I'm ripped.
Yeah, boys, so that was a fun little intro. I don't do an Irish accent as well as I'd like to think that I do.
That's alright, it works.
But you know what? The heart was behind it, and that's really what counts.
I played some arcade games. Some big hunt bucker or a big buck hunt. Big hunt.
Big.
She had a big hunt. She had a big buck hunt. She had a buck and hunt.
Big hunt.
Big hunt buck.
How many people do you think register their guns?
Well, lots do.
Yeah.
I mean, when you
do
buy
they even
one,
ask them when
you
they
buy one, your
them?
name goes on it. You know,
Yeah.
so it's registered.
If you buy it new.
But if you buy it through the street, then it's unregistered, or it can be
Yeah.
registered to somebody else. You know,
Mike, you mind if you pour me some of that Harry Potter
that was his forte.
Jesus juice?
What if
Yeah.
he only had sleeping grenades, sleep gas
Jesus
grenades?
juice.
Yo,
is
what are
wine.
you doing? Oh, that's a lot, dude.
Well, drink on it, man.
Okay, I was gonna shoot it. All right.
Alright. Well, shoot that in pieces.
I'm gonna shoot that.
That's a big shot.
Went from straight down to straight up.
Shoot, I'm like, yeah, but I'm gonna give me that Lord's number now. Sorry, let me get back to this. Yeah, it's St. Paddy's Day, the beer of the week. I was gonna drink, have beer of the week as Singtel, my favorite Sunday beer after dim sum. But then Brad brought over a very appropriate beer for the day. It's called Guinness Blonde. All right, so it tastes just as bad as Guinness, but it's a nice blonde taste too. So that's the beer of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely doesn't taste as good as you would think.
No, I don't think it tastes good, but I was not wrong.
It's the kind of beer where you only need one or two,
Yeah,
and then you get back to
at
something
the
else.
same time, it's an Irish beer. It's Irish, laddie. But it sucks. Sorry, guys. It sucks.
I think Heineken's like the standard, so you kind of compare it to Heineken. Like, would you rather have this or Heineken?
Heineken.
Heineken is, I would say, pretty average.
We're drinking
Heineken.
Jameson and Guinness
It's a
tonight.
good base level. It's like slightly above average.
Irish beer, though.
I'm a Heineken fan personally. I like
It's
Heineken.
dependable. Whatever country you're in,
dependable.
it's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Some guys hate it, man.
Heineken's Heineken.
Some guys think it's garbage.
Back to the beer of the week. Sorry,
what?
it's called Guinness Blonde American Lager.
I don't really like
So
Canadian
they
beer.
bastardize the hell. It's actually made in the USA. So no, this is not Irish at all. Yeah, dude, they bastardize the hell out of this Guinness. Look at the front of the bottle.
American, right?
It says American Lager in that stupid diner type of style of writing, and this is made in the USA.
What does it actually taste like?
Feet.
It was made in the USA. It was made
That's a wicked song.
in the
You
USA.
don't miss, guys.
Born in the USA. If you're gonna,
I know.
Yeah, but it was made
Remix.
in the USA. Made in the USA. Bruce Springsteen, right?
Born in the USA.
Bruce Springsteen. Bruce
yeah, It's
Springsteen.
called Born in the USA, man.
Funny fun fact. He's actually born in Poland. He's a Polak. So Bruce Springsteen, we know your dirty little secret.
Bruce Springsteen's frontin'. He's a frontin' ass artist.
Springsteen. His real name was Springsteen.
Springsteen.
His family changed it when they came over here. Make Donald Trump again.
Yeah, all those guys changed their
Donald
names
Trump
to
again.
like regular names.
Yeah, those hats sold out like crazy. Apparently Jay-Z rocked one too.
There was
A
one
Donald
guy.
Trump one?
Yeah.
One guy said he made $1,900 worth just selling T-shirts and shit at a Trump rally.
I swear, like
That's
that's,
crazy
that's like
in
a
one
good business model. When like something crazy happens, you just make a shirt with the design and sell it, and once it dies down, and be like, all right, I'm gonna do the next big thing.
But if you do get
Kinda.
caught doing that, whoever is like, who's ever copyrights you're infringing on, they take all your funds. They might even beat your ass because these Trump
Donald
rallies are
Trump?
messed up.
Is Donald Trump copyrighted?
Donald Trump is copyrighted.
She barely got that out. Say that 3 times fast.
Is that what he said?
Donald Trump. Trump. Yeah. No wonder they changed it, man. I can't pronounce it, man.
No wonder they changed it. Hey, what's the name of Donald Trump? God damn it.
Make America Trump. What was it? Make Donald Trump again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make Donald
On
Trump
the hats.
again.
Oh yeah, I was watching that on Stephen Colbert show.
Yeah.
With
Oliver's
John
on there.
Oliver. They sold 35,000 hats, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sure HBO loved that, right? Because it was at cost."
Yeah, yeah.
And he's
They
like,
no
"I'm
money,
sure they
yeah.
loved not making money off of a super hit idea, right?"
Oliver's the man. He's so good. You know what song stuck in my head now? Made in the USA. I can't get it out of my head now because I can hear the instrumental in the background
It's gonna
going
be
like 80s.
Trump's fucking song of his campaign, his victory music.
Like
yeah.
that was
Victory lap
that song was the 80s.
Born
You know?
in the USA.
He's gonna do it.
You only
Bumper
got
Claus.
2 jobs? Oh, lordy. I got 16 jobs, man. They were the hardest working family in America, right?
You remember Jamie Foxx and Booty Call?
Oh, yeah.
Like, some
I
of the
remember the
shows-
saran
like-
wrap.
Yeah.
And like,
She's like, we have
you've
to be
got
careful.
to lick it before you stick it.
It's like, what is
You've
this
got
go-
to munch it
Yeah.
before you punch it. Remember the guys at the corner store? No?
The-
You didn't appreciate
oh,
that
I
as much
remember
as
that.
I did?
It was a white guy. It was a white guy pretending to be an Indian guy at a convenience store. Oh, big whoop. You know, America, bite
It
it.
was the song.
Get real.
The song's hilarious, man. They were watching and looking for stuff.
We're done
and
here.
they're
We're
like,
done here."
man, what are you gonna do with it, man? You've got to lick it.
I want you to pull it up. It's a white
Before
guy
you stick
playing
it.
brownface. You think that shit's cool?
Yeah, it was pretty funny, man. It was hilarious. I can let my mom listen to this.
It's a family appropriate.
When Mike Tyson goes, "Oh fuck you too, you love me, faggot," I'm like, how do you, what?
That's so crazy.
But who's gonna say it to Mike?
Yo,
It's
he's
like,
a
Mike,
bad
you-
motherfucker.
it's like,
That's
yeah.
a dangerous
It's like,
dude,
Mike,
man.
you do what the fuck you want to do.
He came out from nothing, man. Like literally
He's a
nothing.
dangerous, dangerous dude, man.
Dangerous Dave.
You never want to feel a shot from him right in the
He
dome.
used to rob
I be
people.
walking
He
by
said,
him.
Oh, man. Take a punch from Tyson.
I'll be walking by, Mike will be like, "You
Snap
looking
my
at
neck.
something?" like, "Doggy."
I'm not looking at anything, man.
Shit, I'm blind.
Respect, dog.
I'm like,
Respect.
"Who that? Who that?" You're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a huge fan. I like the blind.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of your work.
Come to my show. Come on. Come watch me. Come on. Watch me fight. Come on."
It's like, long time listener, first time caller. Hi, I'm
Don't we love those fucking tools that call
your
the
biggest fan.
Radios?
And then they're like,
I would do
Team 1040?
total opposite what you would do because I don't have no education in what you do.
I don't.
But I do it.
Who's he being?
all the people that call in and think, you know what the fuck they're talking about. Those motherfuckers
Yeah.
got the job. They don't, you know what I mean? Like
Is he
all these
impersonating
like
Trump
people.
right now?
No, I never meet Trump.
What was that fucking?
listening.
Yeah,
No, it was. He's talking about fucking Oh fuck, man.
rewind.
I gave him a big glass of whiskey earlier. He's
hey,
almost down the whole thing.
Mikey, remind him what we're talking about.
One too many a whiskey.
We hired a sales guy 3 years ago. On the phones, I had a lisp, and I started hearing him. Right, I'm like, guys, like train him a bit. I'm like, okay, come over here. He's like, okay. He's like, what do you think has? I can't do a lisp, but anyways, he did it, and I looked down. I go, what? And I go talk to my manager. I go, yo, how could you hire a guy with the lisp? He goes, what guy with the lisp? I'm like, this guy. He's like, he has a lisp. I'm like, how the hell did you interview somebody and not know he has a lisp? Then he's like, let me come listen. And I'm like, hey, man, make the phone call. And he starts doing it. And I swear, as soon as the lisp goes on, he looks at me. He's like, I did not know.
I fucked up so bad.
Yeah, he looked at me, and I'm like,
can't
dude, I'm
believe
like,
it. I didn't even
I'm-
interview
and I'm
him.
like, he's sitting beside us. I'm like, I can't work with this environment with this guy. I'm like, I kept hearing it. After 3 days, he got canned.
Say you phone in
After 3
to
days,
the
he got fired.
Say
We have to let him go.
Just not working out.
No, we're like, yeah, you know what the numbers are, right? He's like, but you haven't given me a full month. We're like, yeah, you gotta go. Frenchman with the list was even worse.
so many people go there and just don't wash their hands.
What do
And
you
I
do,
remember
bro?
these people at work. I know you know who you are. You don't wash your hands. I don't shake your hand. That's because you don't wash your hands, dog.
Brad, have you ever heard of anyone at Richmond Center leaning over the washroom stall walls to take pictures of people with their iPhones?
No, because if I found him, he'd be fucking done, motherfuckers.
Were you peeped on?
Peeped
Were
on.
you peeped?
Yeah, weird. Super. I was like, what the?
Am I buzzed?
Man, everybody's got a buzz. We all got a buzz.
Half a glass of fucking whiskey.
We've been sitting here for a good couple hour and a half-ish, hour-ish, drinking. Damn it, I have a narrow urethra.
Oh, when he sits on the ground he's sitting down. He's like, oh.
Speaking of Hank Hill, how about that canal in Nicaragua?
That's definitely a 180. All right, go ahead.
Have you guys heard about this canal in Nicaragua? They're going to build. The Chinese have made a deal with Ortega to build a canal,
Ortega?
avoiding the
Ortega
U.S.
is still in power? over there?
Nicaragua.
I believe it's Ortega. Yeah.
Are you sure? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Ortega got taken over.
There you go.
If I'm wrong, then I'm
He's the
wrong. But
general.
whoever the leader
He's
is,
the general.
pretty sure he's still in power now.
Yeah, no, after the Contra stuff happened.
Google it right now.
After the Contra stuff happened, they took him out.
Check it out.
So Daniel Ortega is
Please.
still the president of Nicaragua. In 2007, he just assumed office. That's all it says. There's
Assume
Yeah, it's a dictatorship in Nicaragua.
the army takes over, and then that's a dictator.
It's kind of a dump down there, man. I don't really like it. It's a beautiful country. The country itself is beautiful. All the mountains are like
There's a lot of
strangely
desperate
triangle.
people, right?
Well, there's strangely triangle-shaped mountains. Nicaragua, it's very famously. It's a very cool jungle, all that kind of stuff. It's beautiful, but the people are more poor, and it's just more dirty, and the food's worse. I mean, at the same time, there's cool places there. There are cool places there, but it's not my favorite country. I really prefer Costa Rica. Panama is really cool.
I can't wait to go see Panama.
Yeah, go down there, check that out. Very cool place. Colombia would be an awesome place to visit. What about you, Brad? What do you think?
I like I always remember when I hear Nicaragua, I always think of I think Russell Peters stand up. He's like, Nicaragua. I'm from Nicaragua. I'm from Nicaragua.
My name is Manuel.
I'm from Nicaragua.
and I am from Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Oh, no, it has to be no accent, right? So it's like, oh hey, my name's Manuel Lopez, and I'm from Nicaragua, and my girlfriend is a Latina.
Latinas. The Bubble Boy podcast was created by Bubble Boy Pod, not cast. It was Bubble Chat.
It was Bubble Chat.
That-
we are
that-
conversing.
no.
And we're watching
no.
basketball.
We are 2 hours away from the 1 year anniversary of the Bubble Chat.
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, 2 hours away.
That was in
Oh
May,
shit!
March 18th, 2015.
Tell you the truth, I'm not very long in that 1 year that I was in the cast or the Bubble
be honest,
Chat.
I'll be honest.
Brad, you were always in our hearts.
Yeah, Brad, you're always talking about Bobby, honestly.
I almost felt like it was like I was
I'll
like
be honest with you.
fighting for you, dog.
I was like I don't care, but I was at the same time I was like, all right.
Brad, listen. Yeah, I hear these Rossos, that bag they carry in the back, it looks like they're carrying their hair. Dreadlocks, there's usually like a pound of chronic in there.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, because I remember one time I was at Plush
a good excuse.
for a concert, and it was the game concert, and there's let the Ross guy past the military, past security, and I'm like, this green bag, this guy like Jake the Snake Roberts used to carry that green bag with the snake in it, because the hair was really long, his hair went into the bag.
So it looked like as if it was his hair, but it was
but
actually.
I'm like, but he's like, there's a pound of weed in there. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It's a rap concert. And
You're not
they
gonna
wanted
sell
of
a
weed.
pound, are you?
It's not a sell. No, he
for
bought
like
it for the game.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
his crew.
Oh yeah. That
They
makes
don't
sense. Of course, yeah.
they don't order a
I
dime
get what you're
bag,
saying.
right?
No, I thought
It's
he
like, yo,
was
bring
like
a 20,
hanging
bro.
out. I thought he was hanging out.
Bring a pack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Rastafari.
What are you talking about, boy? I'm so confused right now.
You look like confused.
What do you think the next breakthrough in technology is going to be?
Sitting it down and not doing anything but getting stuff done.
Be a turban that wraps itself. Gonna
So
be a
basically
real
all the jobs are
Jamaican
gonna be automated.
breakthrough.
All right, take the Rastafarian Indian helmet off, man.
Yeah,
done,
okay.
boy.
You're
Take
done,
it,
boy.
take it off.
Turn back
Take
into
it
Mike
off.
now.
I don't like my Rasta turban.
Turn back into Mike. Yes. Take the turban
Anyways,
off.
it's-
Yes, sir.
Rasta turban.
Any-
Yes, sir. If you can take the turban off, please do so.
Anyways,
It's
it's
against your religious freedoms. I understand.
when you hear the corn chips, it's about that sound. It's about
guys,
that
Everybody's
sound.
getting too drunk to control themselves. Yeah, you ever get a boner in a really awkward situation? You ever get a boner where it's just not acceptable to have a boner? And you have to like figure out a way that they don't look down at your pants because you can't adjust it in front of them. Like I wear some tight jeans sometimes, and they're just too tight, man. And it starts doing things to my wiener that makes it want to grow. And then I'm like, I got like a major boner in my jeans, and I can't adjust the thing. There's a person right in front of me. Ever happened to you?
You just gotta whip it,
yeah.
pull it out, literally unzip your
as-
pants and be like, "What are you gonna do about this?" Right?
Okay,
And if she's a real hua, she'll know what to do.
hey,
If
if
my
you
mother says whore. That's how she pronounces it. Whore. Those whores, she'll say.
so
Italian.
like what you had a chubby, you had a chubby in like in a situation that wasn't cool,
Many
like
times.
like when you had like sweatpants on instead of fucking jeans.
That's a bad way, but at least that's easy to adjust. No, seriously. I've been through all this so many times. You know what an NRB
So
is?
have I.
An NRB is a no reason boner, right?
It's when you wake up in the morning and
No
you're like,
reason
I have
boner.
a boner.
No, that's different. That's a morning wood. But there's a no reason boner, NRB, That's a different thing altogether. And when that happens, it can happen at the worst times.
The only times that ever happens if I'm sitting down for long periods of time.
Wait a minute.
I'm not standing up. But like if I was like rocking a boner, if it was jeans, I wouldn't care because they're looking at your pants and it's kind of like restrictive. But if you have like sweatpants or like shorts on, like tight shorts, like running shorts, and you got a big dick,
Why are you wearing running shorts?
because I was running for a fucking 10K run, man.
No, but what are
running shorts aren't a problem for me.
Shorts versus loose?
I understand running shorts
aren't loose.
with
They're tight as
the
fuck.
underwear built in. You're talking about, right? Yeah, I get that. But when I'm wearing certain jeans, they're like too snug. Like I find jeans don't fit me right most of the time. Not enough room in the crotch. But there's plenty, like, whatever. Everything else is right, but it's too tight in my crotch or whatever, you know? And, like, fine, I'll wear them anyway. But I feel like I'm being all squeezed in. And
Stop
then
shopping on Gap Kids.
if my dick, yeah, whatever. If my dick's in the wrong spot, it'll start to get too much friction. If you get an NRB. If you get an NRB, that can be pornographic, man. You can disturb little children and all that shit. So I try not to. I remember when I was, like, 10, 11 years old, I went to Lynn Valley Canyon. We went to go check out the Capilano Suspension Bridge, and we went to the Capilano Suspension Bridge, and my mom was there, and my babysitter was there. I was maybe, I guess it was 10 or 11, I guess. Anyway, there was this guy there in his little swim shorts that were like super short, all right?
Yeah.
There was this guy wearing these super short swim shorts, and he was just had a boner in his shorts, and we all saw it. He was like standing there with a camera in his hand, trying to be cool, like as if he didn't have a boner, but he did, and it was just weird, and it was awkward.
It's funny is I don't call them boners now. I call them chubbies. Like, oh, I got a chubby, bro. It's like, you know, like, oh, I was really chubby in here. You know, and especially when there's like a hot person that's like really hot, and you're just like thinking about like not like stupid things, but just like thinking like
Stupid things.
like
What is
you
a
know,
stupid thing?
What a silly tart.
but you know, oh, tarts. Speaking of nuts, the referee got a puck to the nuts.
Life is a kick in the nuts sometimes,
Yeah.
especially for this ref. Florida-Toronto game.
Tirana.
Tirana.
Tirana. I'm from Tirana.
Yeah, why does it say Trana? I hate that.
Tirana.
Florida.
Is that Jaeger again?
Florida,
Did Jaeger just get
Tirana.
another goal?
Anyways, some of us, I'm not mentioning any
People
names.
getting drunk in this bitch. They're getting
A
to the
little
point
too
where they
drunk.
can't
They-
really
they
handle
don't
the
know how to talk.
microphone
It's
anymore.
St. Paddy's Day. We had a great time. I hope you had a great time listening to the Bubble Boy podcast. But you ain't hearing these episodes because it's just we're practicing. We're getting ready. 2 more episodes to go. But let me tell you this. We are just doing this for fun. But at the same time, if it gets big, if it gets good, we love it. We appreciate it. But at the same time, we're just doing it for the fun of it. And that's what the Bubble Boy podcast is all about. It's for the fun of it. If you liked it, subscribe to it, like everything. Do what
Love
you do.
it. We live in.
Just don't fucking jerk off to it because it's weird. But
That would be creepy.
yeah.
You really
But
didn't
you know,
say that. I don't think we have. Creepers.
whatever. If they listen until 129 of 10 minutes of just gibberish, then
that's true.
they deserve to listen to this
Brad's
shit,
right,
you know what I mean?
guys. Brad's right. Like the page. Go to Facebook. Go to the Bubble Boys podcast page. Like that stuff. Subscribe. Go to our YouTube page, Bubble Boys podcast. That's Bubble Boys with a Z or a Z. Depends on where you come from.
Free my homie Billy.
Free Billy and free Glenn Adkins Jr.
Oh shit! It's your boy Bradley James signing off.
And this is Mike Fex.
Wrangle it us out like a piece of the night.
We're
Our
saying
boy
good
Rob
night.
is in the bathroom.
Rob's taking a pee-pee
Or
with
pukey.
his pee-pee.
or
Or a pukey,
or a
perhaps, because could be there. He's going to be so mad.
Yeah, Robbo, you're gonna love this when you hear this, fella.
All right, well, you missed out on this one, Robbie boy.
all right,
That's funny.
All right.
Hey, quick, get over here. Kiss, say goodnight. Kiss the boys goodbye. Come on.
One love.
It's going down.
No, you got to say goodnight
It's
now.
over, man.
Say goodnight.
Good night.